Good day, everybody. Welcome back to RCL Breakdowns. This is week 7 of Season 11 B Division, and I'm joined by the fire dog himself, Mr. Houndoom, or Aiden.
Hello again.
Yes, he's back. Don't ask me why, I just decided to give you the fucking Pokemon intro, but, you know, you'll be right.
Yeah, we'll roll with it.
For a second, I thought when you said, the way you said we'll roll with it, I thought you were doing fucking Scooby-Doo, real roll with it, Raggy.
Yeah, I thought the same thing, but...
So it wasn't just me who heard it that way then, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't just me, fuck. Alright, on our left, we have I Miss Hurricanes, also known as Hope Speak Deoxys or Josh, going up against Barry Potter or Team Butt, or also known as Bazza. I kind of feel like Landorus is going to be really good into this game. He just needs to be careful of Keldeo. But, like, if this is like a Specs Lando Earth Power, it's going to shred the Keldeo anyway, you know what I mean?
Yep. Mixed attacker, I think, maybe.
I could definitely see that.
On Infernape as well, maybe?
I don't think
you never know.
I could also see a defensive Infernape to deal with Ogerpon, maybe, but I do like the look of a special Infernape with, like, Grass Knot. That'll help a lot.
Yeah.
Think of, like, a Nasty Plot, Grass Knot, Flamethrower. It's kind of set, yeah.
Yeah.
You might be onto something with Mix, because if you add, like, Rock Slide into that, you also deal with Zapdos and Ogerpon. Low-key, Life Orb, Nasty Plot kind of fucking wins this, low-key.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Against, the Suicune and Donphan and that.
Yeah. Alright, let's get this rolling. We have Keldeo lead and Iron Hansley. That's not good for him. Terras are Water on the Suicune, and Steel on Dragalge, and Dark on...
You mean
King
Fairy?
David. That's what I said, Fairy on Suicune.
Oh, we said Water on Suicune.
No, I said Fairy on Suicune.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. Yes. Anyway, this is such a mood. I have no idea what this team does anymore. Yeah, this, yeah, it happens. Anyway, flip turns out to the Donphan, get Ice Punched. Never mind. I just don't fucking like that. Oh, that's how that works. Okay, he didn't know. Alright, fair enough. If you didn't know, I won't judge you that hard. But I don't like Supercell Slam if a ground type exists. I also don't like it a lot in general, but that's not the point.
Yeah. Is that like high jump kick, or is that just...
It's basically electric type high jump kick, but not as strong and more accurate.
Ah, gotcha.
So it's 95 rather than, I believe, 90, and it's base 100 instead of 120, I believe.
Oh.
Let me double check that.
Because I never used Supercell Slam before.
Yeah. So oh damn, high jump kick's actually 130, not 120. And it is 90 accuracy. How strong is Supercell Slam? I'm pretty sure it's...
Or is it like the user's HP or something?
No. Like so it's just 100. I think it's 100, but it's just hang on, let me double check. Yeah, okay. It's 100 base power move that just does damage, but if you miss, you take your damage yourself. You take half health.
Oh, yep.
So it's like a good move. Like if you put like wide lens on, you don't miss. It could be decent probably, but not when there's a Donphan there.
Nope, that just balls it.
Yep. Anyway, it gets rocks up. That's nice. The Suicune comes in to do Suicune things. Fucking misses Rock Slide. That probably doesn't matter, but you know. Well, actually, it looks very specially defensive, not physically, based on that U-turn damage. Scald gets eaten for fucking breakfast, except it also burns.
That looked like AV Dragalge, I think.
Nah, Dragalge's just fucking thick as fuck specialized. Yeah. It's got like 90 HP and like 134 SPDF, I think.
Huh.
Let me double check that. It's 65 HP and 123. Okay, I was kind of close. I knew it was a weird number for its Spadef. But yeah, like 65 and 123 is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not to mention it also resists, right?
Yeah.
Dragalge's very specially bulky. I'm surprised. Well, one, he missed again, but I'm surprised he used Goldango as his check. I feel like that's not going to go well. Okay, Pterodox and Kowtows and fucking annihilates that motherfucker.
Okay, Helmet Zapdos.
Oh, no. Okay, that is a solution.
Oof.
Okay,
Right,
I like this. I like this. This is how you make a plan. Goodbye, gaming. Fuck you.
Yes.
Alright, just sucker punch this and die, yeah. Holy fuck, that's so strong. Oh, Justified is scary. Actually, no, it's not. You're fine. Just send in your fucking done. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's one of those things. You see something get a stat boost, you're immediately like, oh, that could be a problem. And then you're like, never mind. It's not a problem at all. He has unaware Dondozo. He's more than fine.
God, I hate Dondozo. It's annoying.
Yeah, I fucking hate Dozo. Yawn also doesn't work. I think that was a misplay, in my opinion. I think it was pretty clear he would try to switch out. He knows he can't damage you.
Yeah.
So I think yawning... I mean, well, actually, no. Yawning is probably okay because he's wanting to yawn the switch, right? He just didn't take into account that the switch would be Goldango. Which, yeah, okay, I guess that's fine, actually, because... I mean, it definitely could have been Suicune, but it was basically either going to be Suicune or Goldango.
Suicune or, yeah.
But actually, even between those, Suicune can't really do much to Dondozo anyway, either. Unless it was to Calm Mind spam, but then it also has to deal with Unaware, so that means it'll just do nothing. So yeah, Goldango is his only real switch-in, right?
Yes, I think Goldango is the best switch-in, I think.
So then, yeah, I still think Yawn is a misplay then. That's Death Drop sucks dick. Man, Bazza gets fucking unlucky this game.
Yep. Shadow Ball again. Dies.
Yeah, gets Lando in for free here to fucking force shit out.
I noticed
Ouch.
Team Bar doesn't have any removal.
Correct. There was a lot of teams like that, I can't lie.
Except for Toxic Spikes removal, but...
That doesn't count.
Well...
that doesn't count. I do like this. The game isn't being nice to you right now. Not particularly, but I also have not played well, so can't be mad.
Nah.
You have not gotten lucky, but I think you've played well enough. In my opinion, you've only made one misplay, which was the Yawn. Other than that, I think you've played reasonably well, and you missed 3 different moves. You missed the Rock Slide, you missed the Draco, you got burned first Scald on that. The Yawn is your only misplay, and you got the drop. You got unlucky 4 times, and you've misplayed once, in my opinion. So you definitely still can be mad. That is my conclusion. You're allowed to be mad. Yep, U-turns again.
Yeah, that's definitely Life Orb.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with oh, sorry. Oh my god, and another burn. Fuck.
Another burn.
But yeah, so with Sheer Force, Life Orb doesn't do anything if it's a Sheer Force powered move like Rock Slide or Earth Power.
Yeah.
Sheer Force Life Orb is fucking great.
It's nuts.
I'm surprised they never fixed it. Don't get me wrong. Game Freak are not very good at balancing things, and they often make mistakes. But normally they fix those in the next generation, but they just never fucking fixed this since Gen 4 or 5, I forget, either way. But it's been over 10 years, nearly 15. Literally Black and White came out 14 years ago, so hell, let's be nice. They did not fix it in Gen 6. That was 12 years ago. I assume they're just not gonna fix it, but I don't know why they didn't fix it back then, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna fix it anytime soon.
I just don't think they're gonna. If they were going to, they would have done it by now, I feel, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Burn sucks fucking cock. He's just laughing at this point. He's fucking go away.
Throwing punch.
He lived. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, Rocky Helmet's really good against
Oh, the Ice Shard.
Ice Shard.
Yeah, Ice Shard is pretty common on Donphan. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think he just had to let that die, probably, because it was so low, he couldn't get it back in anyway, right?
He probably died to rocks when he's switched out.
So there was no point in trying to conserve,
There's no point.
probably. Yeah. I feel bad for Bud in this game. Monkey. Can Monkey clean? He's got no switch-ins. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Yeah, I don't think CC was the play there. You're boned. Oh, it's Scarfed. Okay.
Scarf.
Then you're definitely boned. Why do you not go to Goldango? You know he's Scarfed. Oh, actually, wait, maybe not. These guys are actually speed tied. He might have just won the speed tie. But even, okay, hang on. If he is Scarfed, then Josh made a misplay by not going to Goldango. If he's not Scarfed, then he made a misplay by staying in with Infernape and risking his only win left. You know what I mean? I'm going.
Yeah, you're right.
The thing is, Josh would be the most likely one to know because of the fact that, you know, for example, what if he's not running max speed Keldeo? We don't know this, but Josh would know, obviously.
Yeah, we don't know with the Keldeo.
Yeah.
Could be defensive or something.
Or it could just not be it could just be like a modest set kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat that. However, I feel like a Hornledge Power Whip is... Oh, the crit fucking... Jesus Christ. Playing for my... Yeah. If this is Scarf, which I think it is, yeah.
Have you noticed his names on his mods are all gaming?
They've been all gaming all season, dude.
Oh wait, really? I didn't.
Yeah.
I just noticed this now. Okay.
No, yeah, he's all of his Pokemon have been named gaming all season long. He's fucking gaming. What can I say? He's just fucking gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for fucking Baz.
2 burns, crit on Dondozo.
Multiple misses as well.
Misses, everything didn't go his way, I think.
Yeah. In saying that, I'm not 100... It probably did matter. He did make that... He made, in my opinion, 2 misplays in the game, which was the Yawn, which is whatever, really. However, the other big mistake that he made was Infernape. I don't think he should have... Well, no, it was Scuffed, so that's okay. But with the Ogerpon there, I think his best bet was just to fucking keep close combating at that point. If he wasn't going to swap to Goldango, then you may as well have just fucked him up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if it would have killed.
None of his mons terrored as well.
Yeah.
By the way. Which is
Wait, are you talking about Josh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think terraferrying helped him very much, to be honest. I don't know why, but I already have an Infernape in my damage calc, so that's convenient. Let's make this Choice Scarfed and going up against an Ogerpon Fire, which is Hearthflame. So, close combat to... I'm going to assume it's Adamant if it's a Scarf set, because it'll already outspeed everything.
Yeah.
Infernape close combat does 70 to 83% health to a no defense Ogerpon. So with that in mind, I really think he should have just close combated it and then died and then tried to win the endgame with Dondozo. Speaking of, what was the odds of it killing? I'm going to assume it's a max bulk.
In the Power Whip, you mean?
Yeah. If it didn't crit, how much of a difference did that make is what I'm wondering now.
Maybe the crit mattered? I'm not
sure.
No,
it definitely fucking mattered. But potentially not as much as I would like to think, actually. So, Power Whip from max attack Ogerpon to a max bulk Dondozo does 57 to 68. And with the crit, it killed it doing 72%. However, my thought process here is that he would have needed to attack the Ogerpon, right? Which he could have
Yeah.
easily killed it if he had close combated. But then after that, he would have died, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so he kills the Ogerpon. But the thing is, he then can't recover in front of Goldango or in front of Suicune. Not recover. He can't sleep, you know. So it's like I don't think he has the health left to take on both of them. Like he doesn't have the chance to. He'll get
No.
outsped and killed, if you know what I mean. At least I think so.
It depends what set the Dondozo was, I guess. If it was like Rest Talk or something.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Even assuming a Rest Talk set, I don't think he would have gotten that rest off, right? That's what I'm saying. Although, actually, wait a minute, because he also took the Ivy Cudgel from switching in. So he actually had, what's that, 2 + 4 is 6, and 1 and 7. He had 86%. Okay, no, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. If he didn't get crit, then he would have had, like, 20% left, roughly, which might be enough. I don't know. But Power Whip also could have just missed, you know? I don't know. If there was any justice in the world, it would have missed because of all the fucking crits and misses and other burns. Like, he got so lucky in this game, Josh.
Yep, with the burns and crit, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're gonna move on now, I think.
Yep.
Next up, we have SDL Chris, also known as Helsinki Hydreigons, going up against David Bowie Gaming, or also known as Unanderra. Wait, I think he told me it was Unanderra, not Unanderra. So Unanderra Urabrasks,
Unanderra.
also just known as Debug. What is stopping Enamorous from winning this game is my question.
Interesting.
I don't think anything is.
Nothing. I don't think so.
I feel like Stella Terra Blast just fucking wins this game at like any half decent point, you know?
Yeah.
Like genuinely. Oh well, let's find out. We've got the dual ground OU ground leads. I like that. As for Terras, we have Terra Ground Great Tusk, Terra Stella Enamorous, and then Terra Ghost PZ. So, once again, I really don't like what Chris has done with his Terra Tusk. I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like he wasted the 19 points of Terra on Tusk. I feel like he would have been way better off giving it to, like, Arcanine or Thunderous or Milotic.
I think Arcanine's so much better.
Yeah, because that's the thing, right? Great Tusk is already good with its type. Sure, it can be better with Terra ability, but, like, regular Arcanine, Hisuian Arcanine without Terra is, like, okay, you know? But with Terra, it's fucking phenomenal, you know?
Yeah.
And also, same goes for Thunderous. I used Terra Thunderous last season. It was fucking really good, dude. Terra Flying, like, that shit just goes fucking hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, I definitely think he should have not given his Terra to Tusk and should have done it to either or both of these. How many points does that cost? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Draft board, Arcanine. So it's 12, and then Thunderous is... Yeah, so you can... What would you like more? Would you like Great Tusk and... What's his other Pokemon? Great Tusk and Espeon? Or Arcanine and Thunderous? I know I'm choosing Arcanine and Thunderous, right?
Yeah.
Like, both of those mons...
Arcanine and Thunderous is good.
Yeah, both those mons just get so much exponentially better. Where Great Tusk is like a little better, and Espeon came to like 3 games, I think. Maybe low-key, how many games did it come to? Let's fucking find out. It came to 2 and got no kills. That sounds about right. Anyway, sorry, rant over. Let's start the game. Great Tusk gets nodded, and Okay, the
And
Yachi is actually holy fuck. Hang on a minute. How did that? Oh, it's because he's minus attack. I was gonna say how did he do so little? Because that would have only done 70 even without the Yachi. But that's why because it was
that's
intimidated.
insane.
My bad. But as this kid is why we Terra. Except he was Terra ground for no real good reason in my opinion. Like losing the fighting type does not benefit you most of the time. It'll benefit you against Enamorus, but guess what? Enamorus is a special attacker anyway, and guess what? You're still going down to a Terra Fairy Moonblast, even if you're not a fighting
Oh
type.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Doesn't he
Yeah.
have
I...
bad death as well?
What's
Tusk?
that?
Does that bad Spadef, the
Yeah.
Tusk?
So Fizz Def, it's pretty good, but special wise, it's just not, right? And that, yeah. This is what I was saying about like the different Terra types. I really feel like Chris has misused Terra Tusk every single week, and this just goes once again. It was just misused again, right? He's now lost his best Pokemon on turn 1, essentially, right? Like it's got 11%. It's useless for the rest of the game, you know. I don't even know if it's worth switching out there, genuinely. I think Earth Power might have been a misplay, though. I don't know why he'd do that. I feel like he should have just Grass Knotted again.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way it was better to Earth Power is if he went to Arcanine, but why would you bring your Arcanine in front of a Landorus anyway? Yeah, I don't like that play from Debug, but I don't think it matters enough either. Brings in Snorlax, misses Rock Slide. That's, yeah. We've had a lot of misses this week.
Body Slam, yeah, that's...
The Wisp misses as well, yeah.
Oof.
Although,
But
it
that
doesn't...
really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't actually fucking matter, because it's, you know, Flame Orb Marble Scale, but can still be salty about it, you know? Yeah, Sinister's a pretty good check. It has Ice Beam, but I think it's bulky enough, especially if it's a Calm Mindset. I think it's bulky enough to not give a fuck. Oh, Curse? What the fuck? Low key, Curse would have been really cool tech on Milotic, I think.
I think that was for the Milotic.
Yeah, it definitely was. That was 100% the intention.
It looks like it, yeah.
But Milotic's already starting to get chunked. Yeah, look at that. Definitely worth sacking Landorus there, I think.
Yeah.
Because Milotic is one of those Pokemon that if you don't cripple it early, it's impossible to deal with. I love that it uses the Draco animation, honestly.
And the Stella.
Yeah, this Enamorus definitely has potential, especially with Milotic already chipped. It's going to be so hard, like, it's going to be really difficult for Chris to now handle Enamorus, and if he gets Snorlax get chipped, it's going to be impossible to not. Gacha does not much, but, you know. The Sludge Bomb is nice there. Shadow Ball, just missing the kill. Getting this for Death Drop, which is nice. He decides to switch into Overquill. Gets... Actually, that is more than I thought it would have, low-key. That hurts, yeah. Gets one layer of spikes up. That's nice, I guess.
Okay, you should have sacked the...
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was probably better to sack Overquill there, honestly. I mean, PZ also doesn't give you a lot, but like... Actually, PZ kind of outspeeds quite a bit on this team.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you were probably better sacking Overquill, though, because it's already got 27% health left, as opposed to sacking PZ for literally no reason, right? I don't know how much I agree with that play, but it's fine. Enamorus comes in once again. Swaps out because scared of Sludge Bomb. And also Thunder Wave is very good to avoid there. Strength Sap is funny. Shadow Ball does good enough damage. Sinister goes down. I think this is why he wants the Overquill, to help deal with that. Good job, Great Tusk. Did the Lord's work. Brings in the Arcanine. He misses a Head Smash. That's very unfortunate.
That's...
However... That's rough, buddy. However, I wonder how much that made a difference. Hang on, I'm gonna run a calc on this just before I, start talking out my ass.
If it was banded, it would probably kill.
Oh no, it does not need a ban to kill that thing. That thing is dead. It's already only at 33% health. It's dead.
Yeah.
I'm more curious about Enamorous here. Terra Blast. Well, actually, you don't even need a Terra Blast. What am I talking about? You just Earth Power it, and it's dead. So, like, even if he, did lose Overquill, I don't think Overquill has any use left in this game anyway. So, even if he didn't miss, he just sends in Enamorous and kills it next turn anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because nothing can switch into an Earth Power either, so he just kills it. And if it is a Scarf Arcanine set, well, again, it doesn't matter because it's a Scarf Enamorous, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely unfortunate, but in the end, I don't think it mattered a lot. I could be wrong. Income Snorlax. Yeah, Barbarage. That Barbarage actually does the Lord's work in getting Snorlax low enough. Plus this Cinderace here. Low Kick is really good tech. I like that. Well, not tech, but, I don't know why his best move is Gunk Shot, though. I don't know. Yeah, well, honestly, Chilling Water is really funny, but it gets the good enough job done. And now, Enamorous kills Milotic. Crit did not matter.
Didn't matter.
Snorlax is very low. I think it'll kill. It didn't. Oof. Okay.
Oh my god.
It rests. Is it Chesto?
It rests.
No, it is not Chesto. No. And it
Rest
has one turn to get anything done. Can it do it? Sleep Talks into high horsepower. That is very unfortunate. It is now... It lives once again because of the lefties. This Body Slam.
There you go.
And this...
Oh.
I feel bad for Debug. I've been waiting for this.
Oh, shit.
I've been waiting for this the entire time. I don't know why the fucking high horsepower was there. Because he woke up. He intentionally clicked high horsepower. That was entirely a misplay. Or a misclick. However, I don't care. Yeah, and that's the end of the game. Which is just really fucking bullshit. Like, I just feel so bad for Debug here. Because that's the thing, if he got parried once, that's unlucky, but it's fine. If he got parried twice, then he lost the game. And you know what happened? He got parried twice. Like, why? Come on, man. That's I just feel bad for him,
Yeah. That's unfortunate for Debug.
Yeah, and honestly, he played pretty well. I don't agree with all of his plays. And low-key...
I don't agree with the Porygon sack.
I don't either, but low-key, Overquill did also do work after that. It killed Arcanine and, chipped Snorlax down more. But, PZ also could have done that if he just sacked Overquill, but anyway, that's besides the point. But, I don't know, it frustrates me, because I've been there. I think everyone's been there at some point. It's sad to see,
John for 2 weeks for double para.
Yeah, their game had some trouble scheduling.
Okay.
Yeah. So annoying. I feel bad for him.
Annoying.
All right, moving on. Here's my game. Okay. So here we have me going up against Blue Rep, also known as Altaria. I've discovered in some things I've called them Airways, and in other things I've called them Airlines. So I actually don't know which it is, and I don't really care. Low-key. Yeah, so whether it's Airlines or Airways, I don't care. Yeah, they've got the Rain Team.
Pretty scary.
Yes, Rain Team is very scary when there's a Basculegion right there.
And that too.
Yeah, Basculegion in the rain is fun fact, Basculegion in the rain actually got banned in Ubers at some point.
Yeah.
It was banned in Ubers. It went to
Damn,
anything
okay.
goes for a little while.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's just an absurd Pokemon, right? We have a complex ban, so the thing that got it banned to Ubers isn't allowed. However, it's still very good with Terra, right?
Yes, it is very good, Terra.
Yeah. I don't remember what my plans were, so we're gonna find out together here. Oh fuck! Okay, I do remember. So originally I had this Excadrill to deal with Archelodon, but then I was just like, you know what? He has no removal, and rocks are really good against 4 of his Pokemon. So, Loki, we're just gonna lead Excadrill and let it die. Well, it's got a sash, but like, you know. So he swaps out for some reason. I set up my rocks. He sets up his rocks, and then I just outspeed and kill him. Woohoo! He then brings in his bundle, and I live on my sash, and then we just kill him.
Jesus.
So, my fucking Excadrill here, my baby boy, this motherfucker, I came into the season a doubter. I did not believe in Excadrill. I was a doubter. This season, this guy right here, this guy's my fucking goat. He has been so consistently good in every single game. He was in the top 10 kill leaders for 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Nearly the entire season, this man was in the top 10. For what? He's a fucking mole. What does he have any right being in the top 10 kill leaders among legends and mythics and Terra, Terra sweepers, right? But you know what?
Yeah.
He fucking did it. He's a monster. He did fall out in week 8, but it's fine. Yeah, so even here, he just one-shot an Archelodon and then a bundle. Like, what a goat, you know? I love this man. Anyway, Basculegion kills him. It's fine. I also love Derek coming in. So what did I miss? Excadrill is the GOAT. That's all I say. Yeah. That's what you missed. You missed tell me a better fucking first 3 turns. I set up rocks, I kill Archelodon and Iron Bundle. That's already fucking fantastic, right? Yeah. Anywho.
I think 2 big threats, honestly.
Yeah, and 2 massive threats are just already dealt with. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have I quiver Alcorio and we Cory. Yeah, he's
Hurricane. Yeah.
Yep, he's dead now. Unfortunately, Basculegion just comes in again, and actually, I thought I let it sack. Yeah, I had this dumb idea that Primarina, I didn't account for Terra Water or the rocks. However, if it's just Basculegion in the rain, I can live 2 wave crashes, and that's all it was meant to do. However, again, I did not account for rocks or Terra Water in the rain. So, Primarina got his shit beaten. My apologies. I love you, my little Prima, but yeah, that's you dead now. Anyway, rain is gone, which means it's dead now. He goes into Thundurus. I Terra Grass, and Thundurus and Superior teaches Thundurus who is superior. After getting Thunder Waved, but it's fine. We kill it anyway. And we're now at +4. However, because we're paralyzed, we don't... I actually thought I got outsped by that thing, but no, I did outspeed it. So now, here is the question. Can I not get swept by a Basculegion right now? What do you think?
No, you can't.
Can I?
I don't think.
Does that mean you say I win or that I lose?
You win.
Okay, I was like, hang on. Yeah. I got confused with the double negatives. You know what I mean? Anyway, so Superior somehow just fucking lives that.
Oof.
I always underestimate how bulky fucking this thing is.
Bulky is Superior.
It's not very, but it somehow is always just enough. Hold up, let me get its stats. It's 75/95. So it's it's not bulky, but it's always just enough. Also, I don't know why he double-edged instead of, Wave Crash in the rain with Terra Water. Wave Crash definitely killed me, and It definitely killed Oricorio, and it
What was
definitely
the
killed
double edge
Ursaluna.
for, though?
What's that?
Why would he bring double edge on Basket Legion?
Good question. Yes.
You already have Wave Crash, which already hurts himself as well.
See, if someone has like a Terra Water, like not Terra Water, if someone has like a Water Absorb Pokemon, I get it.
I mean, if
However, I don't.
Terra Normal, you see it.
Even then, Terra Water does way more because of the comp, like you get double stab, like
in the rain.
In the rain as well, right? Like, yeah, I don't know why he didn't Wave Crash, but I think Urshifu had Sucker Punch and could have dealt with it anyway. I hope.
Yeah.
If not, I might have lost because Wave Crash definitely killed Serperior, definitely killed Oricorio, and probably definitely killed Ursaluna.
Yeah, 100%.
Yup.
Wave Crash was the better play here.
Yup.
At the end.
Yeah. Good game. I like this game. Moving on.
Good game.
Here we have all-time lull, also known as Playful Piplup or Derek, going up against Potato Z, also known as Rotom Washington Wizards. There we go. Or just Wash Tom because I'm lazy. Yes. The difference in these teams is fucking insane to me. Wash Tom's team is so much better, right?
Again, another team with no removal.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. I don't know why this season, but like 4 or 5 teams just had no removal. Like 4 or 5 out of 14 is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like I have no idea why there was so little removal. Anywho, yeah. So fortunately for Derek, he has Glimmora, which, if you don't know, is the single best hazard Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yes. And with that, Derek wins. What are Terras? We have Terra Steel on the Raging Bolt, Terra Ghost on the P2, and Terra Fairy on the Necrozma. Cool. Anyway, so now we're setting hazards. GG. There's Toxic Spikes, Layer 1. There's Stealth Rocks. Yeah. And there's Toxic Spikes Layer 2. And he has no removal for either of those.
Oh, no.
And then he forces out the thing with his first impression. Breaks the balloon. Does no damage, but that's fine. Oh, wait. He wasn't Life Orb this game? Wow. He's been Life Orb like almost every game. P2 is a great defensive check. I don't know why the fuck he Terra Blast there. Why would you do that? Recover. Oh, boy.
Interesting. Please.
Shit. Here we go again. Derek. Don't you stall this motherfucker right now. Well, okay, Terra Blast might be bad, but you know what? It's getting the job done, I guess. Why is this his plan to deal with a Heatran, though? He does know he has Urshifu Water, correct?
Yeah.
Why is this your plan to deal with Heatran? And why is he not switching out? He knows he's losing his 1v1. I don't know what either player is doing. I think they're both stupid.
Oh my god, guys, come on.
Okay, Heatran's dead.
Right.
Now the game can continue. He's Kyurem, and that's Boots. Very, very proud.
Recover.
The thing is with Kyurem is if it has to run Boots, you've already fucked it because it doesn't have the power or the speed without being able to go between. Like Kyurem I find is best if you have either Scarf or Specs. Being forced into running Boots just makes it manageable in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have hazard removers, but it's the best for Kyurem at this point.
Yeah, basically right. Also, P2 is just an absolute fucking monster. This is one of those Pokemon that I always underestimate, but somehow it's always good. Like, look at that shit. And Healing Wish kills himself, goes into Kyurem again? No, Ogerpon, okay. Well, now he's toxic, so he's on a timer. He finally fucking knocks off, and now he's basically dead, so that's good job. The Cudgel still doesn't fucking kill him. This fucking Porygon gets like 3 kills. It's fucking insane. Before he finally goes down. Okay. But honestly, he more than did his job.
Just yeah.
Like he just fucking destroyed this shit. Also, Raging Bolt being Terra Steel is fantastic for dealing with a Kyurem. Let's be real here. You want a sub? Get Dragon Pulse, loser. Nice crit on the sub. Earth Power doesn't even do that much because it's not a spec set. And he's dead now.
Yikes.
Ting Lu coming in, being toxic is very nice. Man, getting... Yeah, oh my lord. What? I'm assuming this is fucking choice
This is banded?
Because it's normal... He really likes Life Orb, but if it's not Boots and not Life Orb, I just assume it's banded. Anyway, that did all he fucking needed to, and now he just wins. Like, yeah, bye Ting Lu. It only even took 1 Surging Strike, not even the 3. Anyway, Necrozma... Lumberry? Okay, so this is definitely a setup sweeping, but it doesn't matter.
This just
you might one shot this Urshifu, but you're not one shotting Deoxys. I wonder if that crit mattered. I think it might have. But he's not gonna one shot Deoxys here either. Also, Terroring out of your Psychic type was bad. You at least resist the Psychic type. You know what I mean? Like, you resist his stabs. I guess it's because he thought he might have gone for a dark move, and so he wanted Terra Fairy to resist dark, but... I mean, how much health would you have? 24%? Even, 24. Like, resisted, I feel like you were still kind of likely to die. Also, Thunderclap from Raging Bolt would have 100% finished you off anyway, right?
Yeah.
So regardless of what he did there, I think it was already over. Also, that crit might have mattered. Probably not, though, but maybe. Yeah. Anyway, fucking Wash Tom's team is really fucking cool, but with having no removal, it just makes it entirely flawed.
With no removal.
Well, that's the thing, right? The moment you set up spikes or rocks or toxic spikes, you just kind of can't do much, and it also forces you into certain things. Again, the Boots Kyurem just isn't that good, you know what I mean?
Can't really do much if you have hazards up.
Exactly, right? Anywho, let's move on. Hey, it's your game.
My game.
Yeah, so here we have Lord Aiden, also known as Hellfire Houndoom, going up against Man, also known as Detroit Dewott or Ashton. So as always, Terra Blaziken just wins. End of conversation. Also, Palafin, I don't think is actually very good here, low-key. He has Water Absorb, Ogerpon. Clefable can be run, like, super bulky with, like, Rocky Helmet. Rillaboom just beats it with Grassy Glide. You do beat Sandy Shocks. Guja, like, Max Fizdev can probably just fucking wall you to death and fucking Draco you. And Mainaban's Fizdev with Roost probably also wins, maybe.
Honestly, I wouldn't not bring the Palafin this matchup, but I brought it anyways.
Because you don't have any other good usable Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. You kind of overcompensated, like, with your first 3 picks. They kind of all have to come every week. All the other Pokemon are just not that good, right?
Yeah.
It's like these 5 Pokemon, I think, came to, like, 90% of your games. And in these...
Most of the time.
I think, like, these 3 came to every game. These 2 came to 90%, and then you had, like, your 6th slot that was interchangeable, right?
Yeah.
Anywho. Yeah, Blaziken wins. GG. We got Terra Poison on the Blaziken, and we've got Terra Water on the Waterpon. Also, I like that he's leading Waterpon. Because you can't flip turn.
This one was a scary... Yeah, Terra Water.
Yeah, get Ivy Cudgeled. Boom. Actually, with lefties, you're fine. He swaps to the shots. The Thunder Wave was actually pretty good there. I liked that. The Crook here was also pretty good. Is this like an AV or special Spadef Crook or something?
Yeah. It was AV Crook.
Yeah, that... I was going to say, I had a feeling with how little damage it did, but considering you're here, I figured I'd ask you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really liked the start of this battle, to be honest. Leech Seed was really interesting, I thought, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, I was not expecting a Leech Seed Rillaboom.
That Hurricane just does fucking nothing. Draco. Nope, Thunderbolts. I think he should have Draco'd. Anyway, back out to Rillaboom. We're playing this song and dance, you know.
I'm a tantrum, never mind.
Set up seeds. Hang on a minute, this already happened. Wait a minute, this already happened. Except you turned. Gooey's pretty funny there, low-key, though. Anyway, he definitely should have stayed in and Draco'd you there. 100%.
I think he should have.
Yeah, we'll discuss that probably more at the end. However, Thunderwave, I did like that.
This was...
Also, you would have thought that the unaware Clefable would have taken that better. Or maybe, I wonder, maybe it wasn't unaware, low-key. Because that damage, it feels like too much for not unaware, you know what I mean?
I was thinking of the same thing, but I reckon it was still unaware. I think. But yeah, just probably calc it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like, it just feels like too much, right?
Yeah. +2... No.
No, okay. Turns out that it does just do that much with unaware.
Unless it wasn't defensive or something.
No, max HP, max defense, unaware Clefable from a +2, because, you know, that's how that works. Poison, Terra Blast, Blaziken does 59 to 71% health.
As you know, he has not many switch-in as in Poison.
Good night, Bubba. His only real switch into Poison is like Goodra, but then you just close combat that. Yeah. I think it was probably worth... I don't know if the Protect was worth it, but I like the Thunderwave play. Going to Goodra here.
Yeah.
Is also good to stop that.
Start clicking buttons.
Yeah. Letting you take chip from Flare Blitz. Honestly, I thought he had like a long-winded plan at this point. That para definitely sucked. That para... Sorry, I should say lack of para also definitely sucked. Yeah. It was after losing Sandy Shocks that I realized he's scuffed and has no help. Yep, Terra Blast then kills Clefable. Rillaboom does not do enough damage, just fucking barely. And you 2%. Kill that. And then it's all down to the Mandibuzz. It's Mandibuzz against the world, and you finally get the power.
Finally.
Anywho, yeah, so, as we said, Draco is very fucking good. Where were we? We're here, right? So,
yes.
Let me grab a Goodra Hisui. I'm just gonna go with bulky attacker set, I guess. I don't know, man. So this has, you know what? I'm gonna be generous. We're gonna go with no special attack investment. We'll be generous, right? No special attack investment on Hisui and Goodra to a no bulk investment Blaziken will do 67 to 79. That is a lot of damage. And obviously, you know, if you do have investment, you can have a 56% chance to OHKO if you're max special attack, which is very nice. And you know what? Even if you don't OHKO, you have fucking Rillaboom. Just glide it with it at 8%. You're gonna do the 8%, right?
Yep.
And as much as it is unlucky for him to get Thunderwave, like the Thunderwave to never fucking make a difference, that wasn't the deciding factor. And also, with the Thunderwave, if he went directly to Ogerpon, I'm like 90% sure he would have outsped you and killed you if he went directly to because of the paralysis.
Probably he would have.
Quick random side note. Do you remember your last season's game against Derek?
The one that had Excalibur on?
Yes.
Yeah, sort of.
In the semi-final round, you and I think it was Nick did that video with me.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing about that game that I was mad about before the game, but after analyzing it in one of these videos, I was less mad about, is while yes, he did get unlucky, as did Dewott here. However, if you had played better, your luck would not have been a factor. That is the takeaway from both of those, that game and this game. Had he played better and simply fucking Draco'd this motherfucker, any of his Pokemon on his team would have been able to finish it off, basically. Especially because, I mean, sure, close combat. Low-key, why did he... I feel like a good idea, because he's... Wait, he's not lefties. I thought it was lefties. What item is he? I guess we don't know. Low-key, though, if he was, like, Choppleberry... Does he live if he's Chopple? Hold up.
He could probably live one if he has max defense or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But I'm trying to double check. You know, where the fuck is Chopple? There it is. There we go. Okay, even with Chopple, it's still a guaranteed kill if he wants enough special attack to... Well, actually, no, I take that back, because you can just make sure he has enough, like, to two-shot you, which, even with no special attack investment, he does. So, yeah, if he wants to be, like, fucking in Chopple, max HP, max defense, that is a guaranteed way to stop Blaziken, because you fucking Draco it, that does 67 to 79... The close combat, the first one, does 37% max because you're fucking... Because he's max bulk with Chopple. And then you will you'll always outspeed him, but that's the thing. You can't kill him. Even without Chopple, you actually don't kill him, which is pretty crazy, I think. Because he's max bulk, obviously.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right? Like, adamant max attack. Wait a minute. Hold up. Am I stupid? Holy fuck. Wait a minute.
I was adamant.
Well, yeah, I know that. But like max defense actually just fucking eats this thing even without Chopple. Hold up. I'm sending you a calc right now. Wait, what the fuck? I think my showdown glitched and let me put in, instead of having 252 EVs, I think it let me put in 2,521.
Damn.
Yeah, so never mind. That calc didn't make sense. Okay. So yeah, so with it being properly done and not whatever the fuck that was, Chopple close combat to max bulk does 40 to 47%. So you can't kill him, right? If he was a better set.
Yeah.
In general.
If it was
But that's the thing, you would also want to Swords Dance, predicting him to switch out, as I assume you did, yes? That was your prediction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
So you Swords Dance on them leaving, but see, that's the thing. If you Swords Dance on his Draco, then you don't kill him after the Draco, because of Chopple still. And then he can Draco you again and kill you. And
I had a Shaku... what is it?
Shuka?
The berry, Shuka berry.
Yeah.
As well.
That is not
just
safe from a Draco,
Draco.
just to be clear.
Yeah, no. Just in case he earthquakes me instead of Dracoing for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why he would do that, but like, yeah, my I don't know. As much as I really felt bad for for Ashton and got annoyed at this game, he very much did just misplay and should have just attacked the fucking Blaziken. Because that's the thing, Blaziken is not a bulky Pokemon, and especially if you have priority on your team, every single tick of damage counts. And that's the thing, he was forced into close combating you, right? Which meant he was going to have his defenses lowered, which meant he would have been easier to revenge kill. had you not let that happen, especially with the GUI, right?
But GUI wouldn't matter anyway because speed boost.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. It would have prevented at least one turn of the speed boost, which say that he has a Scarf, I don't know, Scarf Sandy Shocks. Just a dumb example, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, Ashton, I was mad for you at the time, but you know you fucked up here, boy. Anyway, let's continue with the rest of this whatever the fuck this game is. So yeah, Mandibuzz kills it because it finally gets powered. So yay, Mandibuzz!
Yay. Fuck this chicken.
Yeah, fuck this chicken. Anyway, you send in Bulk Up Palafin and he toxics you. You keep bulking up. You know Bulk Up doesn't help against foul play, right?
Oh, for the... Okay.
Do you know how foul play works?
Not really. Isn't it like when I have more attack or something, it does more damage?
That's every move. The more attack you have, the more damage you
do. Yeah.
What it does is it uses your enemy's attack. So, Mandibuzz doesn't have very high attack, but if your Palafin, which does, and because you're boosting your attack and your defense, it's still doing a lot of damage. Like, you're not getting any bulkier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Also, the toxic really fucking hurts.
I was a punching glove Palafin.
Fair enough.
So.
Does the stall bird stall you out?
Yes.
It actually kind of low-key had the potential to, but no. It just takes a minute. We're gonna go on fast here because all this really is toxic, foul play, and roost on repeat. However, I'm sure some astute viewers have already noticed the problem here, and you are about to make you figured it out. It took you a little bit, but you did figure it out.
I figured it out, yeah.
I also think it's funny, even in Ashton's like he figured it out, and it's like that's at that point that was the end of the game. With the Roost PP nerf, there was just nothing he could do about it, you know. But also, I don't even know if he could have won anyway. I'm really curious what his last move is. I don't think Mandibuzz gets...
I think it was Brave Bird.
I'm
pretty sure.
I don't think that helps him either, though. If only he got Heat Wave, it actually might have won this game, which is hilarious. It doesn't get Heat Wave, I'm 98% sure. But it would have been really funny if it did. Oh, it was Defog, yeah.
Defog, okay.
Yeah, so having mono, foul play, and toxic really just lets you get walled by a Klefki.
Yeah, just...
Yeah. Anyway, that was depressing.
It was, yeah.
Anyway, I've already done my ranting. I don't have anything else to say. Do you?
Yeah, same.
Cool. Next up, we have Ruzza, also known as Illawarra Hawlucha, going up against Drumnut, also known as Discworld Destroyers. Now, Discworld does indeed destroy this week with his fucking cracked-ass team.
Another Ogerpon.
Yes, another Ogerpon. They all got drafted, and they're all good.
Damn.
But Ogerpon, Tarap. Tarap is the real threat usually, and Zarude, and Loki Pekarunt too.
Pekarunt's a very interesting one.
What's that?
Pekarunt is very interesting to use.
Yeah, well, I find it really fucking funny and stupid that Ziggy insisted we ban it the first season. Like, when it was first introduced, he had it banned for...
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah.
No good reason, in my opinion, but whatever. Anyway, on the opposing side, Meowscarada and Darkrai do cool things. However, he has Quad Resist Dark and Resist Dark and hella physically bulky and is just hella bulky and can burn you.
Damn.
In conclusion, his threats are not threatening, in which case he's boned. Terras are fighting Mew and then Bug on... Why the fuck is he Terra Bug on Zarude and on Overheat guy?
I like how all three of them are stellar as well.
Yeah. That's something that it's not really a thing in this league, but I know in other leagues it is, where it's like to specify who your captains are, you make everything else stellar.
Oh, okay.
And of course you can't change the Terra types of the Ogerpons except the original, I think. I think the first one you can, but you can't for any of the others. I could be wrong. You might not be able to on the first one either. Anyway, yeah, so it's just to help specify who your captains are. But I don't know why he made them both bug. I guess just because Darkrai and Meowscarada fucked them, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's Terra Bug's first turn, and you turned out. Out to his fire type. Who would have guessed that? Will-O-Wisp comes in to fuck up the Lycanroc. And Pekka comes in to just really laugh in the dog's face, really. Getting rocks up is okay. Yep. This is going to be the weakest dog I've seen ever. I fucking bet there's Houndour is stronger than this Lycanroc right now. Fucking burned and minus attack. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah, most likely.
Getting Rapid Spin up is really nice, this Terrapagos. This Terrapagos can low-key just win right... Okay, well, that's Scissor Dead. Bye.
That's some cool...
Never seen
Flamethrower Terrapagos.
I don't really know why he Volt Switched there.
Maybe just to break the Terra Shell?
Yeah, I can see that, but even then, I feel like he was better off... Like, he's a Terra Fighting type. I feel like he should have Terra Fighting Brick Breaked or something, you know?
Yeah, that's another good point.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's predicting Switch, but I don't know why. I think that would have been a bad prediction, right?
Terra Shell is just one, like, thing, right?
What do you mean?
Like, it's not like when you switch out of the
no, yeah. So it's it's only when you're at full health.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it's you know Dragonite's ability Multiscale?
Yeah.
It's like that, but better. Because Multiscale will halve the damage of super effective moves, or all moves, I forget. I think it's all moves. Yeah, it halves the moves of halves the damage of all moves. However, Terrapagos, instead of just halving them, it makes it so that it always resists. So in the case of like close combat, if it was Multiscale, it would go from super effective to neutral, which is half its damage, right? But for this, in this case, with Terra Shell being Terra Shell, instead it does half damage, so it actually quarters the amount of damage, right?
Gotcha.
It's a very good ability. It's just Multiscale on crack.
Not too bad of ability.
Indeed.
Terra Storm.
Yeah. We already saw this turn. Yeah, he brings in the Zarude as his counter. The Focus Blast is kind of cool. The Spadef Drop is really funny. I actually think I don't even think I knew that Focus Blast could get the Spadef Drop, because you gotta first hit the Focus Miss and then get the drop, right? Like I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm not even kidding. Anyway, imagine sending in your Rotom Wash to beat a grass type. That's scared out by another grass type. Fucking hell, that hurts. And then Zarude just comes in to win again. Lycanroc, Accelerock actually does fuck up the Zarude. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. You have no attack, and you miss your Stone Edge. Fuck. I feel bad for this dog, bro. Parting shots back into trap. Yup.
Rapid Spin.
Oh shit. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? This dog is like the weakest dog I've ever seen in my life. Also, this dog is even more weak. Look at this. Minus fucking everything out here. Like, goddamn. Swaps to Rotom Wash. I don't think this matters. I think it's a GG. I don't know why you're bringing the dog back in. Good. Nice 7% Accelerock, guys. Fucking hell. Okay, now he's Terra-Fighting Mew and he's dead, so fuck you, I guess.
Alright.
Darkrai is also misses.
Oh.
It also doesn't kill, wow. And he doesn't take the chance. He wants that 6-0, and he hits this time. Well, damn. And as I said, Screamtail just wins from here, to be honest. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam kills Meow, and Dazzling Gleam kills Darkrai.
Unless...
Okay. It kills Darkrai.
Yeah. I thought it would be like Specs or something. I don't know.
No, I actually think it might have been Scarf, because it outsped the Terrapagos.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it does do that anyway, but, like, I don't see another reason why he would have swapped out on the Screamtail if he could have just swapped moves, right?
Yeah. Could see that. Is this the first 6-0 of this week?
Yes, it's the only 6-0 of this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Indeed. All right. So, moving on to our final game of the day, we have Erikoko. Oh my god, I'm stupid as fuck. So in case people forgot from the video where Ace, this guy helped me, not helped me, but, you know, co-hosted, he mentioned his name was Eric. Yeah, that's why he's Erikoko, because he's... Eric. Yeah, I didn't realize that until right now. Anyway, yeah, this is the Dutch Dragonites, also known as Ace, going up against Jared Pig, also known as Chicago Ceruledge. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Excalibur is scary.
Excalibur.
And I'm Valiant.
Low-key, Jared is another one of those teams that is very scary, except it's just entirely loses to rocks.
Yeah, rocks and spikes.
Yep. Hazards, just fuck him. Moth and Chi-Yu lead. Funny they both lead their fire types. Anyway, Terras are normal Ursaluna and Ice Heracross, as well as Dark Chi-Yu and Water Virizion. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's been using the same team for like half the season, I can't lie. Scaling up Toxic Spikes early is just rude, low-key. U-turns out...
You know what I'm surprised about?
What's that?
The Skarmory doesn't have, like, defog.
It lost it this generation, actually. It used to have it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So did Gliscor. It also used to have defog.
That's insane. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, so for some reason, they decided to take defog from a lot of Pokemon this generation. I couldn't really tell you why. But it's like in Nat decks, like half of all Pokemon, not really, but like it's a lot of Pokemon have defog. It's probably close to like a quarter or a third of all Pokemon have defog, right?
Most of them, have defog.
Yeah. Anyway, Tyranitar laughs in the face of Chi-Yu here.
Dark Pulse.
Yeah, it don't do nothing.
Iron Leaves, yep.
Yep. The Leaves is here. He gets more hazards out, knowing he knows the plan, right?
Yep, he knows it.
Swaps into Core for the CC.
Defensive.
Oh, but the SD though, this probably still doesn't kill or even get close. Leaf Blade. Why would you Leaf Blade and not close combat? He's dead. What the fuck?
And U-turn just kills. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. He misclicked.
Oh,
he was playing on mobile. I forgot about that.
Maybe he was meant to click. What's the signature move on Iron Leaves?
Oh, Psyblade. Maybe yeah. Is it Psyblade? I think it's Psyblade. That actually might be true. I was thinking more like close combat, but it might have been Psyblade or whatever.
Yeah, both of them could do decent damage.
I'm gonna calc that just because I'm curious, to be honest. I don't think it would have killed. So close combat did the most damage, and it did 59 to 69 to a max bulk Corviknight.
Yeah. CC was the better play.
Wait, nope. That was if it was booster attack. If it's booster speed, like it is, it does 46 to 53. So it was a 3.1% chance to 2-hit KO, aka not happening. Anyway, that's Virizion wasted now. In comes Gliscor. Gliscor does nothing. Corviknight Loki just wins if Chi-Yu doesn't kill it. Like, their whole rest of the team combined is not beating Corviknight, you know what I'm saying? And it does not help if he misses. He brings in the bear. Earthquake does not enough.
Facade. Yep. Does a lot of damage.
Indeed it does. It would have been so cool if he like bulked up or something there. Yeah, Terra Normal Facade also just fucking destroys this. So does Fire Punch, fun fact. He doesn't do any of those and he goes to Corviknight because he's boring like that. And U turns out, and for no apparent reason.
Rocky Helmet.
Yep. Whirlwind is fun, I guess. I'm surrounded by drunk
Whirlwind
idiots.
every season. Every match, sorry.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of those games that it kind of hurts to watch because like Jared is one of the he's given up for the season. You know what I mean? He's like
I can see that.
And I don't blame him. You know, he had a very fucked schedule, and power creep really just hit him like a truck, and he's got a lot of stuff going on IRL, right? But it's just I don't know. It's just kind of sucks to watch. You can tell the lack of effort. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, he gets 8 kill. That's nice. Again, Corviknight does just fucking win though.
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot to commentate on here. I can't lie. Moth is cool beans.
Yep, just kills Skarmory.
Yup.
Didn't get the boost from the fiery dance.
It wouldn't have mattered really. Iron Valley, and it's cool that it gets the kill, but also it's not one-shotting this, and therefore it doesn't matter. Now he's dead. And now Raikou just wins by Baxcalibur and by Chi-Yu in approximately 2 seconds.
Please, for the love of God, get removal next time.
Yes, please. Please, everyone, remember, removal is very important to a team. Yeah,
very important.
Yeah, I can't lie, this kind of just hurt to fucking watch, honestly.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. So let's move on and not look at that screen anymore. Here we have this week. I also just now realized. Do you know what I've forgotten to do every week this season?
What?
I forgot we're supposed to vote on who we think is going to win the next week's games. I forgot we were meant to do that.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it's week 7. I'm not fucking starting now, so oh well. I'll do that next season in A again because I forgot. I forgot. Anyway, yeah, I think a lot of these games were really interesting to watch. The Team Bug game was really unlucky. Actually, low key, both these games were really unlucky, huh?
Yeah.
My game was fun for me. Oh fuck, I broke it. My game was fun for me. Derek's game was pretty solid, I think.
Solid.
I don't really have any notes for that one. Your was destructive, solid, to say the least. Discworld was also destructive.
Yes, destroyed.
And then we had this abomination of a game that we are deleting. That didn't happen. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, guys, look at my boy Oh fuck, okay. He was in the top 8, the top 10 for 6 weeks. My apologies. Your Blaziken is up here still.
20 kills, I'm impressed.
Yeah, that was in week 7. Imagine how many it's got now. I don't know how many it's got now, I can't lie. Anyway, you're double fucking third place, which is pretty crazy, right? Squeaker's only fucking died once, though. How fucking insane is that? Same with Terrapagos. Terrapagos and Squeaker both only died once. Yo, fucking Glow-King died none. That's wild. Meanwhile, my superior dying nearly as much time as it's brought. Yep.
Arch Eladon 777.
Fuck yeah, as he should be. Anyway, yeah, so Jared's probably going to C Division. He can still fight Rosa for the one of them's going
for the diff. Yeah.
Anyway, we still have Josh up the top being undefeated. Drum being just behind him at 6-1. Then you have me and Bar still just kind of chilling out together, being 5-2. I'm not gonna lie, me and Bar were kind of neck and neck for a lot of the season.
Oh yeah, you were.
That was cool to see. Then our playoffs race is very interesting here.
Very close.
Yeah, we have 4 different 4-3s and 1 3-4, which all make it very interesting, I think. Ace, Debug, and Chris are all definitely people to watch out for, as well as your Blaziken.
Myself. Yeah.
Derek, I don't like Derek's team this season just at all. I'm sorry, buddy, but I don't. You also had a really bad schedule, so you should definitely be proud of how well you've done overall, especially because it's your first season alone. My baby boy is growing up, guys. Honestly, I'm surprised.
Yeah, he's not doing that bad.
What's that?
He's not doing that bad of a season, Derek.
Nah, yeah, it's okay. Cash, I'm surprised he didn't do better with his rain team, to be honest. And same goes to Ashton. I really thought he would have done a lot better. I really liked his team.
Yeah, I was really disappointed.
Yeah.
With the terrain and the rain team as well.
Yep.
As you
and
said.
then there's also the other A Division player who just decided they didn't want to try at all. So they also exist. But yeah.
That's it.
Any other words from you?
Nope.
All right.
Not really.
Well, I guess we'll end that there. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe it, and I'll see you dudes in the next video. Bye bye. You need to say bye.
Oh, bye.